cooking show that I have been doing it for years, and I've always wanted to have season 3 be you. You're my like go-to, and I was like, we've been doing this every week. I'm just gonna continue doing it, and this will be like behind the scenes, and I can incorporate it also with Stirring Up Trouble. That said, it leads into like also you talking about loot lounges with going around the country and like having loot, which I'm so happy that I have some. I have some. My mommy gave it to me. La 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 la. Look what I
Nice.
have.
I got some more stuff in. It'll be ready the first week of November, the next gen of loot.
Here we are. Me and Rachel have a continuous issue with UTIs. It's not like a whole, but I mean, we've had our share, and we'll let Mom ask a question later. But right now, it's me and Rachel. UTIs. I just told her about Demanos.
I just bought it.
She just bought it. I'm seeing a big difference with it.
Okay.
I started taking methylene blue.
Yeah, methylene blue.
Methylene blue. This is all from his advice.
That will turn your pee blue.
Oh, I noticed.
And also, you have to be careful. Like, it can turn your teeth blue. It's blue.
Okay, so don't drink a lot of it often, kind of thing.
Well, no, just make sure you take it like a shot. Don't like swish it around your mouth. You'll end up with blue teeth.
So, question for you. I was going to be like, okay, could I do a little drink right here with you on the phone? Okay.
Blue.
So could I do like a little bit of loot and some Demana to make it sweet with a little bit of blue with a little bit of cranberry? Could that be a UTI? Can we try it out?
Whoa. All right, you're getting looted. I see.
I was like, please don't drive later.
You're getting looted today.
No. How much methylene blue? Like it says 20 drops on this thing.
I thought it said 15, but maybe 50. I can't remember. I do 15, which is basically a full dropper.
Yeah, basically a full, like let it all out. Now that tastes terrible. Now I have not done this before, but I want it to be like
a little chemically.
It's chemically, yeah, it's chemically.
And make sure you human grade methylene blue because they also make methylene blue to clean things. And methylene, yeah, I think that's the same brand I use.
Yeah, okay, I got this off your website.
Yeah.
The link I got. So can I do this? Watch this. Can you use Demanos as? Is it okay if it solidifies? I mean, who cares, right? Put it in here.
Solidifies? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's okay if you stir it up in something liquid, right? You put it in your mouth anyway, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Is it going to make it sweet? I don't know. I really don't know, people.
Well, yeah. Well, Demanos is sweet. Demanos is great because it's very benign. It's essentially like just raises the pH of your urine. So if you have anything fungal or microbial in your urinary system, by raising the pH, it can kill those tiny little microbes in your system.
Yeah.
Now, cranberry juice, I don't know.
Cranberry juice since I was 2 years old, and just pure organic cranberry, at least for me, it doesn't do anything.
I could see cranberry extract working, but I don't know about actual cranberry juice because sugar will...
This is nothing but cranberry, and it's so tart.
Okay.
It is. It's tart, and I don't like it personally, but I use it. But I just haven't found it effective. And I've been on it for 36 years.
I think if it were to work, it would have to be the extract, and it would have to be highly concentrated.
That's my thought. I just don't feel like the juice is concentrated enough to do a damn thing.
Yeah. Demanos will definitely help out.
Okay, now watch this. I took your magnesium, and I made little ice cubes out of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So little wormy Halloweeny ice cubes, but it's magnesium. So I took this with my kid. He recommended this neuro magnesium. I do popsicles for her now. It is the way to get that child to eat magnesium, and I've noticed a big difference in her well-being.
Really? That's great to hear.
But look, wormy Halloween blue creepy drink. This is cool.
That's cool.
It's a blue.
I've started
natural
I started natural magnesium supplements, I'll take them, but it would be really nice if the pills didn't have to be quite so large.
Haha. Now, honey? Maybe some honey in here?
I don't see why not. You got a witch's brew right there.
I know, right? I'm like, like sprig of mint or something could be cool.
I like the methylene blue, how it turns it
It's
blue.
really cool, right? And then it turns blue, and then it's got like Domanos in it. This is like also UTI concoction with
Yeah.
magnesium ice cubes. I'm just giving ideas to also your wholesalers too. This is like what should happen. I should put on a green screen. Here I am in this fancy bar.
Do like a methylene blue loot.
Honey made it great.
Honey does make it great. Next generation of loot, salted honey. So
Yeah. So okay. So there's your drink. This is interesting. You want to taste some, Mom? It's got magnesium worms in it. It's a Halloween zombie drink. Look at it.
And poured the shot glass.
That's awesome. Oh, that's a great idea, Mom. Here, hold on. I'll give you a little shot. This is funny.
give her a shot. I said, give her a shot.
That's so cute. I need to take a picture of it. No, it comes with worm ice. This is what it comes with. Yay, I'm going to take a picture of this. Actually, I'm going to change my background.
Bring it over here.
Mom, I just want to take a picture of it. This is like, here you go, Sean. This is like zombie drink number 1.
That's very Halloween.
It's so cool, right? It's so cool. I want to take a look.
That's really cool that you're noticing a difference in your daughter with the magnesium.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
especially for people that are doing too much sugar, adding magnesium is great to balance.
And this is like something that we got for, it's super cheap, but it makes it fun because and then also your advice with my mom, Sean, has been great. She's here. I mean, I can prove it. Advice on focusing on the simple, joyful things.
Yeah.
So I went the other day and I rearranged all her furniture so she'd have a space to do the moves and to do the stretches, and so that, and now she's all putting a little area to have a tea party, and so I'm like, kudos to you. I'm delivering some zombie. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's got some loot in it too. Okay.
Happy Halloween to me.
I love it. So that's a great, your advice on the UTI stuff has been excellent. Your advice on everything has been great, which is relevant to many people to have this conversation. When you're getting better and the new level is not familiar, it's kind of, and it can be uncomfortable. Kind of like when I noticed that I'm using the yoga straps, and Rachel said she bought the yoga straps too. When you're actually moving on and getting into another layer of health, it is A, uncomfortable, and B, unfamiliar. It's like you have to be okay with being okay. Because I think, especially in my world with victim addicts, people can get addicted to always complaining and oh, well, I've got this pain. You know what I mean? And then when you help the pain go away.
Right. It's like Helen, getting sick right after she did her retirement. It's because it's more stressful to not know what to do at all than to have a job that you don't like. At least you have purpose, you have something to do. So, as soon as you remove whatever that problem is, now how do you define yourself? If you define yourself, as your illness or your struggle, and that's how back for 10 years or 20 years, and then it's scary to have something new, And another thing too, I believe that memories are stored in our bodies, not our brain.
100%, yep.
So if you're doing yoga and you're opening your hips and you're opening your shoulders, don't be surprised when old emotions and old feelings come out as you get healthier, because your body will freeze those when you can't deal with it in your fascia. So then when you open up your fascia, you're going to feel those feelings, and you could have a swirl of emotions that you can't analytically define. So then if you try to be like, how am I feeling right now? What is this? Why do I feel this way? Well, what is the word for a swirl of feelings? You can't put it into your analytical, because analytical isn't a good decoder of feeling.
I put some cayenne in this drink. I'm doing a couple of different versions. This could be the spicy, zombie one. But I've been through that with Regenerate. Honestly, my testimony for you for Regenerate is that that shit makes me cry. I'm like, it's best if I do it and I do it alone. First time, take a poop and cry. Second time, like, but not cry like I'm weeping, but cry like just get it out of my body.
Yeah, I wonder if the increased blood flow, you're getting some more blood flow and magnesium to different tissues in the body. But then the other thing that you're doing too is, aren't you opening your shoulders?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. If you weren't opening your shoulders, the Regenerate might not have that effect, because it could be the fact that you're opening your fascia, and then when you're taking the Regenerate, it's pushing fluid into the fascia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if you were to just, bless you.
Straight up cayenne, I just have a whole bucket of cayenne in front of my face. Woo! Honestly, it's like learning this because, I was raised on packaged food. My mom said, not my house, but like, cans and sugar and candies and Pop-Tarts and like, there was nothing nutritious at all. And now, honestly, with following your advice, and I'm getting to where I'm like 50% now. Because I'm just like, I'm getting in a groove, because certainly not 100%, but I'm like, I've got it on point that I don't even go to the grocery store anymore. I do local milk, local spices, and like not local spices, but I just shop at farmers markets. And now I'm not too far from Amish people, so I get the butter, and man, it makes such a difference. It's expensive, but in the long run, it saves money. Because I eat less, and I eat, like just the other day, yesterday morning, I had a Delmonico steak and eggs. And then I ate this, I just eat the steak again in like a lettuce wrap for lunch. So and right now I did like, I put sweet potatoes, like French fries. And instead of putting them sweet, I put turmeric, cayenne pepper, and cardamom with some sprinkle of cayenne.
I bet that's great.
To like savory sweet potatoes.
Really good.
So good.
Have you ever had Japanese sweet potatoes?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're
See,
so
I've
good.
also traveled all over the world. When you actually eat, you can eat, if you're eating meat, you can eat pretty well around the world. Thank you. And this stuff is helpful when I'm starving and I just have milk and I have this bone broth. This is great advice. I like the vanilla. The salted caramel is way too sweet. I'm totally with you.
And you know what I do? And it doesn't taste as good, but it's very affordable. I get Bulk Nutrition brand hydrolyzed collagen. It's unflavored. When mixed with the milk, it doesn't make the milk taste better, but it does make it frothy and thick. And it still tastes good. Very affordable, huge quantities. We really need a lot more collagen than we get. I constantly am telling myself to up my collagen, because collagen is loaded with glycine. And glycine has to do with your skin elasticity, so essentially your youthfulness and your connective tissues. Collagen and glycine are like what you need.
That's the first one hearing about it. Is that what this in here? It's all collagen and bone broth? Yeah, collagen. So you get what you get again?
So collagen is like 25% glycine. And ideally you want to get like 10 grams of glycine per day. So that's a lot of collagen. So I don't know if you recall, I told you to get glycine, I think for your daughter.
I got it. I got glycine and I got intos.
Yeah, and both of those are super sweet. You can add some glycine to the milk too. You can add glycine to the unflavored collagen that I get, and it just makes it a little bit sweet. And the inositol, that's for absorption. So you can actually take inositol with Regenerate to enhance the absorption of everything in Regenerate. It's an absorption booster. like I wouldn't say to take max dose 3 times per day. It enhances
Also sweet,
absorption and it's sweet. It's not
isn't it?
like glycine in the regard of glycine is just a protein. So you can't overdose on glycine. You can't
Got it.
overdose on collagen. I don't know what the limit is of inositol. It might be possible to overdose on that.
In the focus of me sharing like super simple changes you can do that it doesn't drive you nuts and it's super simple, it's like I'm all about like, well, what the hell's the recipe? What do you actually do now? You know what I mean? So like
The
what can I even
recipe.
eat? So
Oh,
I just for everything. That's why it's like I want my like staples. I got my meat, I got my milk, I've got my spices. And now it's like berries, like fresh berries, to sprinkle that Demanos on the berries.
for me, I think fruit is sweet enough now that I don't have any sweetener to it. But yeah, you could. Now, D-mannose, just keep in mind that's something that needs to be cycled. Look it up. I
Yeah,
think it's 3, 4 months max. And then you
yeah.
want
It's
to
like
take,
I read 13 weeks or something, and it
yeah,
said they always say take way more than you think you need.
correct. It's better to take more and get that pH up enough in your urinary system to knock out whatever's in there.
I noticed a big
So,
difference. Magnesium ice cubes are just great. My kid
yeah,
loves them.
I
So
kind of want
good.
to have those in my fridge too,
Yep,
you
so
know?
good. And then the meat and the various ways I'm eating meat, because mixing up my spice mixtures. I got oxtail today. I'm so excited.
Wow, wow.
So
Nice.
I'm like, I go around to like, ooh, I got a chuck roast going. I got oxtail. So I feel great. And so now I'm like, I could just incorporate that back with all my stirring up trouble stuff. That was my season 3 anyway. Instead of all this like waiting and like share my wares. For me personally, not worry about the packaging at the moment because just get the information out there. Like how you and I have talked about this at length. Like it's freaking important that we
Yeah.
share this stuff. And I've noticed a big difference for seniors on loot.
How so?
Because they're on all these like meds anyway, and I've noticed like with my senior friends and my mother, it's like instead of getting the liquored up at 5, take a thing of loot and go to the garden.
Gotcha.
It's like it's
Yeah.
great. It's
That's what the plan is, with it. You don't have to change any of your habits. You're still pouring a cocktail.
beginning of loot lounges. I put my hand in the pot or my card on the table to like be an online loot lounge. This is my online loot lounge. This is my first concoction. It's delicious, and it helps UTIs, and it turns you blue.
Down the road, I could do like a super loot elixir, have all kinds of,
Everything in it.
yeah, everything in there to kind of like regenerate your health because so many people, if they have,
Like these
you
little
know, s-
things, like a little one shot.
yeah, I know, but
That kind
what's
of.
that gonna do? You know what I mean?
I think you just
Like
share the recipes when you buy a bottle.
you'd have to take, that every day for a period of time. I'd love to continue your heal this shit, your 101 ways to heal this shit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And
So,
have each episode be a distinct healing thing, yeah. And
yeah,
5,000%. So that's what I've been doing in the back end is cleaning up my own back end, essentially, kind of like your own health. When you go back through your own Excel spreadsheet of life.
yeah,
I've been going through and like looking at holy shit when you categorize your entire library. We both have so much to share that actually helps people in their lives like almost instantly, truly.
yeah. I mean, some of
People
this stuff is
overnight.
just so simple if you just
I know.
do basic things, or at least to know what to do that's right. So that if you're
Right.
not perfect, but if you do what's right more often than not,
Yeah.
you'll
Yep.
feel
Like
better immediately.
this, I just saw when I'm also hungry and I haven't. I'm like running. Yeah, exactly. Me too, dude. Yeah. See.
Sometimes I get out of the habit of taking them because they're such
Same.
big pills. I'll get back into it and I'll be like, why have I not been taking these? It's the minerals. It's such a powerful supplement.
So I mean, I feel great. I'm just getting into the routine of making sure the schedule covers all of the healthy living, really, kind of like you engineered your life to be on the bikes and then making loot and regenerate. Now you have guys that are running your bikes and then you can work on more loot. I'm doing the same thing and keeping my health on track so that I could do more, you know? So I appreciate
Somebody,
your health guidance.
yeah. So let me know when you have some evening time. Of course, I want to jump on, get some more lives done, and I played around with that AI a little bit. I like it. It would be great if it would give the section of the video or a link to
Oh,
the
it
video.
will. That's the next layer of building. And then sometimes that happens.
Taters on the floor.
Taters on the floor. Mm.
Potato.
And then, that was from eating an ice cream cone with my daughter. Because she's like, Mommy, it closes on Sunday.
Some people are allergic to cayenne too.
Oh,
I love it.
I love cayenne, but I just spilled my taters on the floor.
Well,
Well,
5-second rule, scoop them up.
this is like 5, 6, 7.
All right, well,
Well,
25-second rule, pick them up.
So,
Your mom is so funny because she's like disappearing and coming back.
I haven't stopped eating.
she's like, I haven't stopped eating. I got some on my plate.
You got her swishing coconut oil.
Not religiously, but we're having the conversation. Have you started oil pulling or not?
You know, another thing that you can do to make it easier is get MCT oil because you don't have to wait for it to melt. It's refined. So you just, because coconut oil, you have to put it in your mouth, wait for it to melt. So it's more of a headache. MCT, you can it's already melted.
What about olive oil?
Yeah, that would work too. Just olive oil, if it's good olive oil, is more expensive.
I just have really good olive oil, and it makes me think I'm in Italy when I'm like holding them. I feel like I'm eating a caprese salad.
Yeah, I mean, olive oil, sesame oil, any clean oil should work. It really helped my mom out a lot.
So what's clean oil? Coconut, olive,
tallow.
Grapeseed, is that bad or good?
No.
I think the majority of grapeseed and avocado oils have been proven to be rancid. But if they're not rancid, then that would be okay. And then a lot of those companies have been caught. It says 100% avocado oil, but then when people test it, it's not.
Oh God, right. That doesn't surprise me even remotely.
Right. So if on Amazon, I think you can get a gallon of MCT oil for like $66. That's not cheap, but that's a lot of oil pulling because you're only using like a spoonfuls.
Well, I've got plenty of oil for now. And I got my bulk and I've got my meat and milk and now I go to work.
And then the only other thing that I don't hear you eating that would be good is fruit.
I have some peaches. I have some berries. I'm usually not a fruit person, but what I want is the cream, the raw milk cream. And then I want to make a whipped cream and then I'll put that on fruit. The raw milk, blending it with the chocolates and stuff. Oh my God. I'm all about that.
Yeah, the way the cream froths up is nice. I'm drinking some
or the fruit, like I'd come up with the ways I could eat fruit. If I could marry fruit with meat somehow.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm not hydrated all the way unless I eat some fruit. So I do a lot of berries, grapes, mostly berries, but then grapes too. Pineapple, which is a berry, of course.
Well, pineapple is a flirting fruit.
Who?
If you start putting it out that you're eating pineapple, you're wanting to do some horizontal dancing.
Oh, you're talking about the swingers thing.
Swingers thing? No, I'm talking about your parts are going to taste good.
Oh, okay.
That's not a myth. That's true.
An upside down pineapple means that you're a swinger.
Oh my God. I'm glad I didn't do anything.
You didn't know that?
I'll be like, what do you mean?
I didn't know that either. I forget
Oh,
you told me, but I got it from a reliable source. It's like if you hang a pineapple upside down or have upside down pineapples, that means that you're a swinger.
Oh my God. No, I'm eating pineapple because my parts taste good.
I heard that blueberries do that too.
Ah, blueberries with raw cream. I can't find the raw cream yet anywhere near me. I've only seen it where you are.
I'm drinking it right now with a little bit of
Love cream.
mushroom cacao.
Ah,
Um,
so good. Awesome. Well, this is super helpful. I might do it like the stirring up trouble is my whole goal with stirring up trouble was being funny but providing really good information. My first season was how to date for food, but not really. It's how to listen to men and then actually work on yourself.
yeah,
And then second season was about how I really truly believe that feminism fucked up because the men didn't come. So I have the men
yeah.
over for lunch, for dinner, and to talk about how we can come together. And now I really want to do season 3, which is we just started. How do you get off of pharma?
Now that you're off of pharma, right? Like it's really not that hard.
Nope, it's freedom, financial freedom for real. Like I was talking about, like loot is expensive, but loot is $200, and this lasts for a hell of a long time. This is my medicine bottle, but the asthma medicine that I was on was $300 a month.
Yeah, and it doesn't get you sophisticated. And if it's steroidal, it
It
makes you
doesn't
worse
heal me.
over time.
Exactly. It's not
A lot better. So you'll end up relying on it more and more and more.
exactly. So I have many things to say
Yeah.
about that loot. So we're almost there, and I want to set up like where I get an affiliate link so I can share loot and get, I don't care, $20 or something. You know what I mean? I don't have to have it, but it's like it's fun for me to see that it's working. You know, it's happening. Thank you for your help.